So this is the life I'm living right now. I had to take some stuff out of my booth, or not my booth, my garage to make some room so these painters can paint my ceiling in both of my garages. And I need to really restock my booth. So I brought a lot of stuff into my apartment, as you can see. Look at all this stuff. I got over here, I got here, and there's some there, in that bin there. So yes, this is what I'm gonna be doing on my downtime in the next couple days, and trying to get my booth loaded up with all these goodies. And maybe I will do a chit chat and a day in the life with me, the Diary of a Mad Woman. And I'll show you some of my stuff that I have acquired in order to resell for a small profit. I know it's not my normal content, but yeah, I figured you might be interested. So stay tuned. Hello, it's Renee with another vlog. Oh my gosh, 2 in 1 week. Can you believe it? Yes, you can tell I'm feeling better. So thank you for sticking by me in the last month or so with all my medical drama that I had. My hair's a little bit whiffy there. Anyway, I am going to be opening some Amazon packages that I ordered yesterday. And it is for doing refinishing and refurbishing furniture or small items like wood items. I got a protective top coat of wax for chalk paint or just whatever. It's a clear one. I got it on Amazon. So I got a big one of the clear wax because most likely I'll be using more of that. And then I got a small one of the black wax. So you can like kind of distress it looking, make it look more antique-y. I plan on using these on some refinishing projects that hopefully I will be getting to in the spring and summer. As I am cleaning out my garages and my storage unit for my booth. This probably should go on my other channel, which is flipping for profit, basically, and thrifting. It's called Flip This Find. And it's my other channel. I really haven't posted anything on there, maybe 1 or 2 videos, I think. So this is kind of like, you know, a crossover event, you know, how they do them with TV shows. So I'm going to put this on my main channel, and you're watching it, A Diary of a Mad Woman. So I brought in a bunch of stuff from my storage unit, I keep saying that, my garages last night, because they are to be painting the ceiling with a fireproof coating or paint or whatever. And I wanted to have it not as congested with a lot of loose boxes and stuff. So they had a pathway in to get in and get out, and then also to roll. I think they're rolling it because my husband had his done yesterday. And it looked like they rolled it, he said, and they did tarp everything. So I'm hopeful that I will not be getting any paint on anything in the garages, because there's a lot of personal items of my own, and then also a lot of stuff for me to resell. So that should be today. But anywho, so yeah, I showed you in the beginning of this video a bunch of stuff that I brought in from my garages to help clean up, and I need to restock my booth. I'm gonna hopefully work on that. I took off Friday, so I'm going to go up there on Friday and start putting a bunch of stuff in, rearranging some things, and maybe I'll go Saturday. Sunday, I probably could go in the morning, but then I have to start to prep for my wonderful colonoscopy. That's on Monday, which is really an add-on to my follow-up for my upper GI scope for my ulcer. So I said, well, if you're putting me under for one, I might as well get the double whammy and get it all done at one time. So Sunday we'll be prepping for that. And if you've had one before, you know how that goes. You need to be near a bathroom. So that's my plan on Sunday. And then Monday is my procedures, and then hopefully I will be good to go. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to start bringing some stuff over to my counter, and I'm going to show you what I am refurbishing, not refurbishing, but pricing for selling in my booth. I'll show, if there's price tags on it, I'll show you what I bought it for. Some of them could be half off, because if I got them on a half off day, if I can remember, I'll let you know, but most likely I'm not going to remember what I got half off. But I'll show you what I got and how I plan on styling it possibly in my booth. Yeah. And then once like I get all this stuff in my booth, I'll do a quick video of that so you can see how I put it in there, and hopefully it will look good to where people will want to shop in my booth. I've had a pretty good month so far. I have had many sales, and I'm very pleased with that. And that's why I need to get some more new product up there, because it's looking a little bit sparse in some areas. So I'm going to tweak all that, and maybe I'll take you along for that on Friday. And if I'm up there on Saturday, I'll do some videoing of that, and then that can be in a future vlog if I don't add it on to this. But I think this is just going to be a standalone video for you. So hold tight. I'm going to get some stuff out of the bins, put them on my counter, and then I will be back, and I'll show you what I have so far to work on. Okay, I'm back with a few items. I'm just going to start with a few things that I pulled out. One thing here is this little teapot for Easter. I'm going to put this in. Hopefully it will sell. This was from my personal collection. It's Ray Dunn. I don't remember what I spent on it. Doing a Google search, there are some for sale on eBay, like from the $20 to $25, $30 range. I'll probably put it in my booth, maybe $9 or $10. Because I mean, I used it, not like used it with tea, but I mean, it was really for decor purposes. And I'll get most of my money back. I don't remember what I spent on it. I don't have the tag on the bottom. So I'm going to put that in there for Easter or spring decor and see if it goes. I do have a lot of Ray Dunn, so I'm trying to incorporate that in the booth so I can downsize it. It was a phase I went through, and I'm over it, so it can go. So, but I do have a few items that I will keep. This, I don't know if anybody's heard of Jim Shore. It's this type of artwork. This is a Rottweiler. I paid $4.99. I don't think it was half off. And if I take off the sticker, it has the original sticker on it with the Jim Shore logo. I'm trying to get it off and see if I don't like rip. I don't want to rip the original sticker or anything. I don't want to make it not look well for resale. So it was it's called Roddie, R-O-D-D-I-E, so it's a Rottweiler, and it is from 2007. Some of these did sell on eBay. I did research it, so I'm going to probably put this on eBay, in my eBay shop. No chips, cracks, nothing wrong with it. Jim Shore, a lot of people collect it, so if they have a Rottweiler, they might like it. So that has sold on eBay that I've seen, so that's why I picked it up. This is, I've never heard of this game, and it's kind of big. Let me tell you what the name of the game is. It's called Shut the Box. And I think I paid, I don't think this was on sale. I paid $8 for it. Okay, you hear some rattling around, and that's the dice. Let me open it up. I don't think it was ever used. It's like an old time game, but they used to play back in the day. Here's the instructions that came with it. Here are the dice. It's a dice game. And then it has these flip up panels. Let me see if I can tilt it. Numbered 1 through 9. And what you do is you roll the dice, and I rolled a 6. So what you try to do is turn down the numbers that total 6. The most that you want to try to get the most tiles down in order to, you want to complete all the tiles flipped over. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. That totals 6. Then I'm going to roll again, and I got another 6. So I have to just do the 6 number. And you keep going until you cannot roll any, or you can't flip down numbers, and then the next person goes. I rolled a 4, so there goes that. I rolled a 5, there goes that number. And I rolled a 10, so I cannot move anymore. So then the next person would do their thing. Then I think you flip them all back up and then you start all over. So that was a neat little find for $8. It's a nice little box with a lock. So I'm going to look at that and I'll figure out how much that will go for. That's going to go in my booth. The next things that I thrifted are these huge. They are with birds and cherry blossoms. See? And they are made by 2225 is the sticker, and it's called Blossom Bird, and it's stoneware. So the bottom is stone, and they were made in Indonesia. If you can see that. And I paid $8 a piece for these. No chips or cracks. And I've seen these being listed on eBay for a pretty good amount of money, actually. $40, $50, $80 for a pair. And I have 2 of them, and I paid $7.99 for each. So I'm going to clean them up. They're going to go in my booth. I thought they would look really pretty for spring. Let me know what you think of them. They're really tall. They're well over 12 inches. I couldn't even tell you. They're probably 15, 16 inches tall with a nice pillar candle on top. Would look very, very pretty for spring and summer. I really like them. I should keep them for myself, but I have no room and I can't keep everything that I love, right? That's the hard part of thrifting. You like what you like, and then you buy what you like, and then you're like, should I sell it or keep it? But you can't keep everything. This was, it's funny because I really don't look in the like clothing area. This was actually like with pot holders, and it was in an apron section. And this is a Vera Bradley apron. Look how pretty this is. I don't think anybody used it. So I got that, and I don't remember, I spent maybe $2 or $3 on it. So I'm going to put that in my booth and hang it up. I think that would look really pretty in the summertime. And people do like Vera Bradley, so I was hoping that maybe someone would be interested in that. This I don't think was half off. I paid $4.99. They call it, I guess, like a tree of life type of thing. It's a trivet. So it can actually hang up on the wall, or it has the little metal feet that you could put like a hot pot on. But I thought it was really pretty, the copper color. So I'm going to put that on my little kitchen hutch when I finally get it painted. I haven't done it yet. I'm so bad with that. But now that I have room in my garage and the weather is getting warmer and it's later after work, I can do it in my garage. Hold the line, I got a phone call coming through. Okay, I'm back. It was my husband. He was calling me. He was, I gave him some suggestions of like local businesses. We drove by one, it was a solar company, and I said, you should stop in there and see if they need any, they call it fleet work. So that like their service trucks and, you know, their business like vehicles, if they need any work mechanically, that's what they call fleet. And he went up there and they said, oh, it was a great time that you stopped in because we're actually looking for a new service provider for our vehicles. So hopefully he'll get some work out of it because it's a little slow today. So he figured he would take a ride around and see if he can drum up some business with some new clients. So that's that. Anyway, all right, so on to the next item. So I went to a estate sale back last summer of a family friend. It was her father's house. It was full of, he was a collector and all that. And this was an old jar that was filled with those marbles. And I think I showed you, I think I did in my last video, I did little jars of marbles to put in my booth. I will insert a picture of it, of what I did with the marbles. I still have a lot of marbles left, but this was filled with marbles of all different colors and sizes, and they were really pretty. So this is an old canning jar. It has, I don't know if it's Ball, which it's funny because here's my iced tea. I drink out of a Ball canning jar, but this is a big one, and it has this type of indentation, but I don't know. I tried to research it. So I'm going to put this in my booth. People buy old jars and bottles and stuff. So I don't know what I'll put on that. I have to research it. I don't even know what type of bottle it is. The next thing I bought, this was not half off. This was $4. I just love the frame, and I am going to use it during the summertime. I might put like I might do a transfer on the glass, and it can be sold as like a art piece that you can style in your home. But then I'm thinking maybe I'll make a sign for my booth for the summertime. But this is the picture frame. Isn't that neat? It's metal. No, it's not metal. I don't know what this is. Maybe resin. But I just love how it has like a crackle finish on it. It was never used because look, here's the like original picture or whatever that was in there. And it was, what is this? It's a 5x7 and it was $4. So I am going to use this in my booth with some sort of display, maybe like a sunny, like yellows and oranges and anything that would be like for the summertime. I will put that in that display. So I got that. So I try to find unique items. Sometimes I buy common items. It all depends. All right, this I bought for, this was $2.50 because I remember this was half off. It was $4.99, so I got it for $2.50. It's a Harry and David from Medford, Oregon. So this was probably a gift box, like it had stuff in it. But I bought it because I figured I would possibly use it for holding cookbooks on my little hutch in the kitchen area that I'm going to be doing in my booth. So let me show you. This is just an example, but I have these books and I took the dust covers off, and I'm going to use these for elevating product in my shelving and on tables. So I really like the green. I figured that would be like a nice spring and summer color. This can go in the more modern booth that I have, and the darker ones, I'll use them, but I figured they would be pretty just to be shelf sitters to display items on. But I think these would fit. So even if, you know, eventually you find old books, you can display them in a crate like that. So I do have some old cookbooks that my mom gave me when I was cleaning out her kitchen area. That was like lifetime ago, before I got my ulcer, which I have to start going back to her house to start cleaning up more stuff. But she gave me some cookbooks, and I'm hoping that they will fit in here, like facing frontwards, and then people can look at cookbooks on the little kitchen hutch that I'm going to redo. So there's that. So I do buy stuff to use for staging when I go thrifting, because it is helpful to do that. And I'm at a camera shop because I'm getting something else. These I bought, I don't think these were half off. If they were, I don't know. But they're 2 crates. This one was $4 if it wasn't half off. And then the smaller one was, I don't know, because it doesn't have the sticker on it. I think I took it off. It might have been the same price or $2.99. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack them up like this, and I'm going to display some smaller items on that on a table or whatever. I'm thinking I might stain them dark. It was either stain them dark or paint them like a chippy white. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with them, or leave them the way they are. Let me know what you think. Next item, I just picked these up recently actually. This was a set. It's a creamer and sugar from Portugal, Dansk company in Portugal. And I figured these are very sunny and vibrant for a summer display that could go with this. So that might be together on a shelf somewhere. So it's a creamer and sugar. And I think I got them for $4. So I think it was 2 for $4. So there you go. And I can, maybe sell them for $10, $12, $13 for the set and make a couple bucks. It's just, it's staging and prettiness, and hopefully somebody will like it. And they want to spruce up their kitchen with some sunny, bright yellow sugar and creamer. This is Fenton. It is a coin dot cranberry vase. I got this in a storage locker. My husband had a customer that they were trying to downsize all her glassware, Fenton, and their storage unit. And this was one of the items. I just found this randomly because I have a friend that's actually looking for cranberry Fenton or like a cobalt blue Fenton. And this was loose in one of my boxes, and I came across it last night when I was trying to clean out my garage for the painting, and I sent her a picture of this, and she said she was looking for 2 matching ones or similar, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I have another one. I'll take a look, but this is out, and if she doesn't want it, it's going to go into my booth. This was made from between the period of 1950s, 60s, so it's older Fenton. And the way you can tell if it's older Fenton, anything before 1973 or 74 would not have a Fenton imprint in the glass. This is smooth. There is no Fenton imprint. So this is an older Fenton piece, so it should be worth a good amount of money. So that was from a storage unit. All right, so that's what I have so far out. What I'm going to do is clean them up and start pricing and researching on Google Lens and eBay and seeing what I can get for what I have. And then I will get another batch out and do another batch with you. If you like, if you want to stick around, stay tuned. Okay, I'm back with the next batch. This will probably be the final batch for now. If you like this content, let me know, and I will put more on this channel of this, and then my other channel will be more of the thrifting part of it in the stores, which, I'm trying not to go because I still have so much stuff here that I need to unload before I really buy new. So I want to go through every tote and every box I have and put it in categories such as like Christmas items, spring, fall items. I still need to unload a lot of my personal stuff I want to sell and move on to a new home. Because I was like what they call a decor whore. I know it's a bad word, but I love decorating my home when I had a house, and I still like to decorate, but in an apartment it's a little difficult. There's not much space to do that. So I do really need to downsize and, taste change, and maybe somebody else can enjoy it. So that's why I haven't really been thrifting a lot. I do go in just to like wander around you know, to get my energy back and enjoy coming outside and all that, because I do work from home, and you know, the majority of my day is spent by myself. So even though I'm not talking to anybody out in the store, at least I'm with people, humans, and not just my pups, which they're fabulous in their own way. But anyway, so the next thing I'm going to show you is, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Lardro. I don't even think I'm saying it right. It's Ladro, and it's a fancy porcelain company for like figurines like this. Isn't she beautiful? She was made in 1996, and this is signed and dated. It was actually signed and dated on 9/5/1996 on the bottom. So I don't know if I'm going to have this in my booth or I'm going to list this online, because there are a lot of collectors that collect Lardro. I think I'm saying it right. Here's the box. I have the actual original box it came in. So she will go in there. Maybe I will put her on my eBay store, because I don't want to have a chance of, I won't get what, I think collectors more look online, and my audience in the antique booth and store will be limited to who collects these. So I probably will put her online. So let me put her back here safely so I don't break her. The next thing I did pick up, this was in a thrift store. Pier 1 is defunct and out of business in our area, so I don't know if I don't think there's any Pier 1s anymore. But this was a pretty little hors d'oeuvre set with mother of pearl handles, brand new in the box, never used. So I picked this up. I thought that would be a really nice thing to put on my kitchen-y area in my booth. So that will go in there. I have to price it and figure out what's a good price for it. I don't have the original sticker on it, so I don't know what I paid for it. It has this, but there's no price on it. Yeah, no price. And it looks like these were made in India. The next thing, if you go thrifting, they have in some stores like a baggie wall. So this is the bag that these 3 items came in, and this was $4.99. I don't know if I got this half off. I got these a while ago, and I completely forgot. They are made by Home Co., and they will be perfect in my booth for Easter and spring. And there's a set of 3. They're all different poses. Here's the other one. Okay. So I am going to research these and see what they go for. They all have their original stickers on there. So these were taken care of very nicely. I don't even see dust or anything on them. No chips, no cracks. And yeah, they're cute, aren't they? So they were $4.99. So we'll see what I can put for them. Now, it's so funny. Like I said about the yellow theme going for the summer. See? Now look at this, what I have. This, they call it a witching or a gazing ball or a witching ball or something. It doesn't have the string with it, but look at that. It's blown glass with orange and yellow and a creamy white. And this is the box it came in, and it was like a holiday box. It has a reindeer in it, and it says Lady Bowman Company and designed by Eleanor Rahim in 2002. Maybe that's the box, but this is glass, and it would look pretty hanging on a porch. Put a little string, and it goes with my yellow theme. So stay tuned for that. We'll show you that when it's all done in the booth for summer. So here's another Eastery thing. These are alabaster stone eggs. They are heavy. I have 6 of them in all different colors, And it says alabaster, hand carved, made in Italy. So they're all from that location or maker. This one has like a little bruise. It got dropped somewhere. But they're still pretty. They're still heavy. And they're still in good shape. And I don't remember what I paid for it. But then I found this cute little porcelain egg tray with a gold rim, if you can see it, to put them in my booth. So maybe somebody would be interested in them. And I can put them on, like say if I had the boxes stacked, on the bottom box, I can put the eggs, and maybe in the top, I can put the bunnies that I just showed you. You know, to make it look like a little vignette is what they call them. In the thrifting booth world, I guess, a vignette. A little collection of things that go together for decor. The next thing I got, I don't have a tag on it. I don't know how much I spent on it, but this is from France. It's actually crystal, genuine lead crystal. It's a decanter with a stopper. Very pretty. And it has that, but I don't remember what I spent on it. I might have uppaid on this, but researching it, I figured I got it because I can get my money back. The stopper's in beautiful condition, no chips, cracks, or anything. A little bit of a flea, they call it flea bites at the bottom of it, of this. I don't know if you can see. See it there? Right there. But there you go. I think it's a pretty decanter. It's very heavy too. So I have to research that because I bought that a long time ago. This stuff's been packed up for forever. We moved in August, and like this stuff never made it to my booth at that point because I had so much stuff and there was a lot going on. But here's another one. This is actually from this is Kate Spade, actually. And it's actually engraved with the name of Kate Spade on the bottom. And it's a decanter. It should have been a three-piecer. I think it came with glasses or something else. But this is crystal. It says 2 of a kind. And this would have been like a wedding gift. And it says ours. So you could put like wine in it. And I just thought it was really, really pretty. But it was a set with Kate Spade, but this was the only thing on the shelf, and I got it. And I don't, $14.99. So I did pay for it, but when I was researching it in the store, it looked like I can sell it for a lot more. So, and the stopper is in perfect condition. This has nothing wrong with it. And I thought it was pretty to put in the booth. Maybe I can make like a little bar cart with all my bar items. I do have other bar, like drink glasses and stuff, so maybe I'll do a little vignette with like that. All right, these things were in my booth at one point because they are tagged with prices. Well, this one's not, but these two are, and they all match actually. Fenton. Hold on, the phone's ringing again. Okay, I'm back. It was my husband again. He went to another company, he was telling me, because I gave him some suggestions to see if he can find more business. They have a little bit of a slow day today, so he's getting out there. All right, so these two were already in my booth. They are Fenton, and they are blue opalescent. This is a fan. It's a hobnail vase. Isn't that pretty? And these are pre-1974. These are probably from the 50s. And this is just a dish, a hobnail dish. Isn't that so pretty? These are so beautiful. If I can keep all these pretty little things, I would. But I have to sell them. So these were already tagged. I'm keeping them the way they are, and they'll go in the booth. I have a nice like lighted cabinet, so they'll go in there. And then this one never made it to the booth, and this is the same. Isn't that beautiful? And this is pre-1974 as well because it doesn't have a Fenton stamp. The way I learned this is you do a lot of research. I have some Fenton books and glass books, and I research what they are, and it has like the era of when these were made and, you know, all the different styles that they do in the color coordination and all that. So there's that. The last items I'm going to show you are they're little Wade miniatures. These were in a bag, but I don't remember what I paid for them, probably a couple bucks, $3 or $4. But these are very collectible for some reason. And some of these can go for $10, $12 a piece, actually. So here's a little poodle dog. This doesn't have Wade on it, so I don't know who this is, but this is vintage. This is a horse, and I believe, no, I don't know if this has the writing on it. No, this doesn't have it either. I don't know who this is. So that might be a Wade too, but it's a horse or a donkey. Maybe it's a donkey. No, a zebra. It looks like a zebra because it has stripes. I don't know if this will focus in. Nope. I don't know if you can see it. It's like got the stripy looking look. This is definitely a Wade, and they are made in England. Let's see if that will focus. No, there we go. You can see it there. Little duck, cute, right? And then this is a Wade as well, I believe, or maybe not. There's another like collectible that makes small things, and I can't remember the name, but here's like a rhino. I don't know if the horn was broken off or it's just shortened, but there he is. So I'll put them in my booth as well. So we'll see how it goes, you know? That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite item that you saw so far was, and let me know about the shelving or these little boxes. Should I stain them dark? Because one booth is like dark, a dark vibe, and the other one's like more light with pastel-y stuff. But I was thinking about putting that in my darker booth and probably staining them. And if I change my mind, I can just slap paint on them later, and then I can move them to the other booth. Let me know what your thoughts are on that as well. But yeah, I appreciate everybody checking in and the comments that have been left. And I'm so sorry I was MIA, but I'm feeling much, much better. My color is better. My energy is better. And the weather's getting warmer, and it just peps you up. For those that live in the cold Northeast or the cold states, or wherever you're at, you know, when it's warmer, I think some people feel better. I know I do. So besides that, and my iron levels are going up, I definitely feel a difference. So thank you again for stopping by and checking in. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my video. Put on the notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload a video. I will be getting back into putting a lot more videos up more consistently and frequently now that I am past the medical issue that I had. And yeah, so hopefully you're all doing well, and I wish you a good remainder of the week, and maybe you'll see a video from me this weekend. Today is Wednesday. So give me a couple days so I can get some more stuff out of my boxes, and I will maybe take you on a ride to my antique booth, and then you can see what I do there and see how it turns out with some of these items in there. Okay? Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.